Hi, my name's Ed Pedi, here in North Andover, Massachusetts. I'm a portrait photographer. I've got my master's degree, photographic craftsman's degree, and a certified professional photographer. We specialize in family and children's portraits, and we do a lot of outdoor portraits. And for years I've struggled with posing families outdoors, always looking for something to pose them on, benches. Then I found rocks, and I thought they were so cool, but they were made by companies and they didn't really look like rocks, and the right height wasn't really there. There was one way up here and one way down there, and every time I saw a family pose on those rocks, it looks like I was trying to sell the rocks, not about the family. So I finally designed a set of rocks. I custom designed them to fit the heights and the width, and it's a great system. I've got 3 rocks here. I made them for myself, basically. I found a company that would custom design, make them for me, so I own the molds, and other photographers wanted them. So I started offering rocks. And then people say, okay, well, how do you put them together? How did you design them? So I thought I'd do this little video to show you how they go together and fit, and how you can use them for one person, 2 people. They work great for a couple, engagement couple, for a family with 1 baby, 2 babies, 3 kids. They just work great. They're portable. You can bring them around with you. They're made really strong. If you chip one of them, the material goes right through. It's about a 1/2 inch thick, so you don't have to touch up any paint because it's right in there. And they look so real. It even has the specks in there of mica. It looks like real rocks. In a minute I'm going to invite a family in here. I'm going to show you how I pose them and how I use the rocks. But right now maybe I'll just show you a close-up of the rocks and how they actually fit together and how we use them. Okay, so I thought maybe I'd show you what I was used to using for a few years. This was a piece of a rock that I have from another company that had this lower, and then it was way up here. Didn't make any sense. I called the company, how can I cut it? So I cut it. It's styrofoam. It's actually styrofoam, and it kept breaking apart and falling everywhere. And if you chipped it, it's just a mess. So I taped it, and that's when someone suggested they knew a company that could make some rocks. Plus, they don't look real at all. So I kind of got rid of it, and I found this company that makes rocks. And if you can see the light in there, it actually looks like a real rock. It's got speckles in there. It's a couple of different tones. It's lightweight. And the material is all the way through, so if you chip it, there's no retouching. It's just there, and they're gonna last a long time. They said you can leave them out in the weather; they'll last years and years. They work great. So the next thing I want to show is how I designed them so they fit together as a group. There's 3 of them. You can buy 1 or 2 or 3. To me, this goes up to a family of 5. You can pose easily. What you do is you just go find the light, where the light's really good and the background's really good. And now you can bring your scene in and pose the family right there, in a perfect place. They look comfortable. It's quick, easy way to photograph families, pose them really nice. Everything's great. It's not about, oh, they look awkward. They're gonna look great. It's just a great something that I use, and I use it every day. So people wanted to see it, and so here they are. So let me just kind of show you how we put them together. Okay, so I thought maybe I'd show you how they fit together and why I designed them the way I did. Like I said, I went back and forth to the company about 10 different times. I had prototypes. I made them a little higher. I took one down a little bit. I actually had them shave this off so it felt comfortable to sit on. That was the other thing. Some companies, they make the rocks look like real rocks, they think, but it's not comfortable to sit on. These are posing rocks. They're not just to look pretty by themselves, but I accomplished both feats. They do look good and real, and they're comfortable. So this is one where it kind of fits your butt right there. We had this one here. It's the second one. Again, had it concave right there so it fits, feels comfortable. This one here, I had them smooth it all off. Again, nice and smooth and comfortable. So in a moment, I'm going to have a family come in, and I'm going to show you how I put these all together. But pretty quickly, I had them trim this little piece off this rock so it can go really close to that rock. And then I trimmed a little curve in this rock so I can get really close to that rock. And that way, when you photograph a few people together, they're nice and close. The other rocks I've had, they were like this far apart, and the people always had spaces, and I like the heads to be, equal distance apart. If you have someone here, they should be here, and then here, it should be equal distance apart, not way out of sync with the group. And so they just fit together great. And again, I'm going to have a family come in, and I'm going to show you how to pose them, but pretty much, this one fits somebody sitting just like this. It's kind of cool. That's how I always start with the dad. We can have a high school senior guy. Looks pretty cool. Then I do have another person come in. I have my wife come in and join me. Feet over there, just kind of slide right in. Knees under my knee. And now that's what we got for a couple. It's just nice, even heights. It's comfortable. Now, if there's only one person, I have just a couple. Can you stand in front of me? I designed the rocks so we can actually turn the rock and they fit right in here again. So again, come back as a couple, now you don't have to see the edge of that rock. If they had another child, you could put it down there on the edge of the rock. And then if you have another child or another person in the family, you bring this rock over here and you sit the person up here. And I even left a little ledge on here. So again, high school senior or somebody just looking kind of cool sitting on this rock. They work really well for me. In a family, I'm going to have a family come in any minute now, and I'm going to show you how we actually pose and work with the group. I won't probably be able to talk as much. I'm going to have little ones. They have a 1, 3, and a 5-year-old. So it's going to be a lot of fun, but I'll show you how we work with the group with the new rocks and how easy they make it, okay? There goes! Woo! Oh! Oh my goodness! Here it comes again. You ready? Here it goes. Thanks for taking the time to watch our video. We hope you have found it informative and entertaining. If you have any further questions or would like to order your set of what we feel are the world's best posing rocks, please call our studio at the number listed below. We wish you continued success in this great business of photography.